Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Rndr. Wanted to spend a couple of minutes on this. I'm trying to keep the video short and concise, obviously, so it's easy to watch. But that you do get all the information you need, hopefully. All right, I'll do my best. But no, wanted to cover Rndr. I saw some bullish momentum already in the last couple of days. I mean, when it broke above $4 right here, it was practically on my radar. But for me, the market circumstances were just a bit too fragile, too unpredictable, and just in general, I think the structure for Rndr right now is still a consolidation. Like objectively, it still is a consolidation, and we're consolidating between this resistance level at 4.5 and then this support level around 3.5. But now I wanted to make a video. Well, first of all, because I know quite a lot of you are interested in Rndr. All right, so I just wanted to do it for those Rndr subscribers of Cilinix. And apart from that, I mean, Rndr is close to getting a bullish breakout here. It's definitely a possibility. So I wanted to talk about that, the chances of that, and also the implications of when Rndr would actually break out. Rndr is a part of a bigger narrative that's gaining some hype right now, which obviously is quite interesting. And yeah, it's like I said, looks pretty bullish. So let's get right into it. I mean, right now, if we look at the numbers, Rndr looks good. All right, we're gaining momentum, and we have been gaining momentum slowly, basically since Friday last week, when Bitcoin started to really gain some momentum. That's also when Rndr started recovering, and that's when the open interest started to grow. Now, over the last 24 hours, what we've seen is that the open interest, and I'm just going to be honest about this, it looks a bit weird. All right, you can see these spikes up and down. That means that there are some big players positioning themselves in Rndr. So that's positive, but also negative. All right, because this is open interest. So this is the amount of positions that are open. Whether it's long positions or short positions, we don't know, and they can close it at any moment. So this also just increases the volatility, and volatility is great for trading, because it means that if you're on the wrong side, you can make some profits. But if you're on the right side, of course, but if you're on the wrong side, it can also quickly lead up to some big losses. So we know that's the case, but if we know that the momentum and the volatility is increasing, it's also necessary to know where most of the liquidity is. All right, so if we then look at where most of the liquidity is, what we see is that it's all to the upside, but up to 4.55, and 4.55 is our main resistance level. So what I know for sure, I mean, not completely for sure, but look, we're going up higher, but we're nearing the end. And then a lot of liquidity at a level is basically just another confluence. So we know that this is the top of the range. We know that it's a bit of a psychological level. We can definitely see it's a strong resistance level. And we know there's a lot of liquidity there. So at this moment, I mean, it's hard for me to say, especially with Bitcoin like this. But the big question is can Rndr actually break above this level or not? Because if Rndr breaks above 4.55, so if the 4-hour time frame candle closes above that, we're rallying. All right, we're rallying. Probably first price target would probably be $5 again, but we can go much higher than that. So this is the main thing to watch out for. And at this moment, with the momentum that's growing like this, and with Bitcoin that's still relatively strong, I have to say that this is most likely. But to be honest, I would not enter a trade on Rndr if it's not broken. All right, so I would definitely, if I were you, I would wait for that breakout. And if we do get that breakout, I think there's enough confirmation to assume this, because what happens if Rndr gets to that level and we find resistance, and Rndr drops down below this level right here at 4.35, first of all, I was wrong, because I do not think we're going to get that bullish breakout then, but then we'll also drop back down towards that level around $4 pretty quickly, and we're just still consolidating. And that's very realistic, and I want you to know that. All right, so I think there's a lot of potential for Rndr here. I expect the bullish breakout, but if the bullish breakout does not happen, there's nothing. So wait for that confirmation. But for now, those are my thoughts. If you want to know when I'm entering Rndr, I'll let you know down in my Signal group. So links to that will be down in the description or the pinned comment. If you want to check that out, I'd say it's valuable, but I might be a bit biased. Apart from that, if you have any questions about Rndr, let me know down in the comments. And for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.